And finally on the show today, the Oborevwori family in Osubi, Okpe local government area of Delta State, bid good night to their patriarch, Pa Samuel Oborevwori. Enjoy.
The service of songs in honor of the late Chief Samuel Oborevwori, father of a prominent member of the Delta State House of Assembly, Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, held at the St. Jude's Catholic Church, Metrofile, Delta State. With a deep sense of loss and gratitude to God for a life they say was well lived, family, friends and well-wishers gathered to pray for the repose of his soul, taking solace in the fact that he was loved by members of his community who benefited from his goodwill.
Baba lived a fulfilled and successful life. May God Almighty, who knows all and has it as his will to have you one who receive the gentle soul.
They rounded off the service of songs with prayers for the family.
The family apparently informed me also.
The next day, they gathered again at the same venue for the final funeral rites. Also arriving to join the family in their moment of grief is the Governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, in company of the State Executive, the Legislative and Judiciary Council. The remains of late Pa Oborevwori was accepted into the church and the service kicked off with members of the family coming right behind. Also here is the Deputy Governor Kingsley Otuaro, the former Deputy Governor Professor Amos Otuama, as well as other guests.
Death is not an occasion of sadness, but an occasion of joy. Because for a Christian, death brings about a transformation, a change to a life that is better. There is joy in my heart, it is flowing like a river. I will praise the Lord, in thanksgiving alone.
While addressing the congregation, the governor extolled the virtues of Pa Oborevwori. With that, the service ended and family members moved through the streets of Warri to his final resting place. The reception came right after at the Obusi Trade Fair Complex, Warri. There were different side attractions from different performers, all in celebration of their father.
Honorable Sheriff is a very good politician in Delta State, and he was brought up by Pa Samuel. And with the effort of Pa Samuel in his local government in this area, I think politically the man has done well.
I will miss him greatly. I will deeply miss him because I love him, because he took me as a daughter. He advised everything that he's telling me concerning my marriage. He kept my marriage going, and the show of love he showed to me and my children. In short, I don't really know what to say. I'm short of words because I'm still in shock. I can't believe it, but I just pray that as he has gone to rest, may he rest in perfect peace.
Late Chief Samuel Oborevwori, the Oborevwori of Okwe Kingdom, was born on the 5th of March 1934 into the family of Igbodudu of Osubi in Okwe local government area of Delta State. He had his early education in Roman Catholic Mission School Okwe, and in search of greener pastures, he left his hometown to Aramoko in the old western region, now Ekiti State, to start up a cocoa farm, which was then a very lucrative business in Nigeria. After some years, he established alongside his younger brother an oil field serving business company known as S&J, which became renowned. Pa Oborevwori, who passed on last year, precisely 14th of November 2014, was described as an honest man devoted to the service of God, a disciplinarian, a traditional chief, and a justice of peace ambassador. He is survived by 13 children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and other family members.
Okay, our condolences to the family.
Indeed. And it's on that note we call it a day on Metrofile today. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Remember, you can continue this online. Just watch as many times as you want. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I'm Anne Nwawadu.
Yeah, I'm Ogechukwuose, and before you count 1, 2, 3, we'll be back.
Yes, and I look like Santa. Haven't you seen that?
No, I choose not to see that. All right, we'll see you again next week. Goodbye.